86XJ. This is the push rod that comes out of the slave, the hydraulic slave, to activate the clutch. And this is what pushes on the arm. Now, I hope you can see this, but this thing is, it's kind of toasted. It's got some diagonal marks on it. I think that was from the fingers getting ripped on the, some people call it a clutch fork. It's a release arm nowadays. Anyway, so got new ones. So what I'm going to do is, you'll never see anybody do this on YouTube except me, because I'm just that kind of guy. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, can you see the difference in height? That's significant, because the shorter this gets, the farther toward the floor your clutch pedal will rest when you're not touching it. So if we lengthen this by putting a new one on, it raises the clutch pedal. So you'll be in the middle of normal travel. So what we're going to do, first thing is we're going to measure it. Okay, here we go. Sorry, the display's flashing, the battery's low. 4.963. You see that? So 4.96. 4.96. Okay, because what we're going to do after we put this other one, these new ones on, is we're going to remeasure it and see what we gained. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, man, that looks close to 1/10 of an inch. Okay, so I've never done this in my life, and I don't know a soul who has. So we're going to clamp this in the vise. This is one of the few vices I have. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? It pulls off? Well, I've pulled on it by hand and I couldn't get it off. Well, there you go, I'm a wimp. Yeah, that's a lot different. Okay, it looks like it might have a little bit of lubricant on it, which you do not want. Now, with hydraulic clutches, this thing's always going to be under compression, so it won't come off, but I'm not going to help it any. Alright, so yeah, this thing's really toasted. Well, let's see what happens here. You don't want to hammer it, because where it's being used, it's not hammered either. Didn't feel like it went on that far, so I think this vise goes out to 6 inches. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, right there. Okay. It bottomed, I could feel it. There was a flat spot in there. Okay, well, what if it's not any different? Okay, I gotta get this. Wow, 4.98. So this thing right now is a couple thousandths of an inch longer. So, okay, this isn't going to change the clutch pedal much, but I'll tell you what, that's a lot taller. So, it's also fresher, and when you put it in, you put a little bit of grease on the end. I put some grease on the arm already where this rests. And this will finish the clutch installation. I got to drop this in, slide it in the boot, shove the whole thing in position, and then there's two small nuts. I think they're 10mm, and they're way up in there, and so I left the transmission hanging down so I can reach all this. So I'm going to take you guys under there with me. At least I think I am. Anyway, okay, so it's easy to do. It went on really tight. Don't hit it. You need this end nice and round, so it'll do its job and not crack and blah blah blah. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute.